Okay, now it's on recording. So once you're done with clicking on this Adobe Flash Professional CS5 uh, option, okay, the screen that you're going to come across is like this. Fine. Now please come on page number 78. Come on the second heading. It says how to start. And in that heading, under that fifth point that is there on page number 78 under the heading how to start, it says under create new section, select under create new section. Where is that section? Now see, this screen is bifurcated into three parts. The first one is create from template. The second one is create new, and the third one is learn. It is divided into three different parts. Now what on which option I have to come on? I need to come on this create new option. Okay, and then what else it is saying? Select action script 3.0. So this is action script 3.0. Now what does this mean? What do you mean by this action script? That's what we need to understand. You guys have, different types of labs in your school, right? We have got computer lab also, we have got chemistry lab also, we have physics lab also. Fine. If you want to work on computer, what is the lab you will prefer? In which? Physics lab, chemistry lab, or computer lab?
Computer lab.
Of course, computer lab. That is right. Similarly, if you want to work on, suppose, animation, animate. If you want to draw animations, magnificent animation, so you need to choose this action script 3.0. If you want to draw animations which are not of, in which you do not want to take into consideration the quality of picture, etc., you can make use of ActionScript 2.0. Here the features are somewhat less as in comparison to ActionScript 3.0. Similarly, if you want to work on iOS environment, fine, so you can choose this option. But the option about which we will be learning in grade 6 and grade 7 is this one, ActionScript 3.0. Okay, now when you will click on this, automatically you will come across an environment like this. Is this environment visible to every one of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is Flash workspace, or you can say Flash environment. This is what Flash workspace is, or you can say this is a Flash environment. Whatever you want to say, you can say it. Fine. Now, what are the different parts of this Flash environment? That's what we are going to learn about now. The first thing is this menu bar. Like the way we have got a menu bar in Excel, Word, PowerPoint, etc., etc. Let me just show it to you practically. What is the name of the software that you're seeing on your screen? What is the name of the software? MS Paint. Absolutely right. Now, where is the menu bar of this software? Right here on the top. Home and view. This is the menu bar, and these are the options these are the two options available in the menu bar. Right? Now, if we talk about Excel, we again have got a menu bar in this Excel software also. Where is the menu bar? Here, right on the top. Are you all able to see these options over here in the menu bar? Home,
Yes,
insert,
sir.
page layout,
Yes,
formulas.
sir.
So this is called a menu bar. Fine. Similarly, we have got a menu bar in this Flash workspace too. These are the various options that are available in the menu bar, and this whole bar here, this whole portion over here in which these options we are able to see is known as menu bar. Okay, is this thing clear to every one of you? What menu bar is in the Flash workspace? Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It
Now
is
comes the
clear.
Now comes the second
sir.
part. Second part is the stage area. Okay, this is known as a stage area. Now, is it not similar to this white space that we get to see in the paint software? I think it is very much
Yes.
similar to this,
Yes, sir.
the white space that we get to see in the paint area. This is known as stage area. In Flash workspace, this white space is known as stage area. Okay. Now, what we do in this in this paint software, what are the things that we can perform here on this white space over here? We can draw any object, we can draw any line, we can make any object, we can write down any text also like this. Okay, that's what we can do here in the paint software, right? In the similar way, we can make any object here on the stage area. We can write down something using this text tool. Fine. We can draw any object, any kind of object on this stage area. So that's how we can make use of the stage area that is there in the Flash environment. Fine. So the first component was the menu bar. The second thing that we need to take into consideration when we are working on in the Flash workspace is this stage area. Now, what is the third thing? Third thing is this tools panel that you're seeing over here. Now, with the help of the tools panel, you can draw various kind of objects on this stage area. Okay, we can magnify the objects. We can fill in different kind of colors in the object that we draw on the stage area. That also we can do. Fine. So these are the various tools that are present in the tools panel, by the help of which we can create the objects and we can modify them also. Okay. Now what else do we have? We have got a properties panel here. Are you all able to see this properties panel? This is known as properties panel. Now what does this properties panel do? What does this properties panel do? It reflects the properties of the stage area, the various objects that you draw on this stage area. For example, let me just show it to you practically. What is how this properties panel work. If I will select this line tool from here, and if I will draw a line like this, so the properties of this line, all the properties of this line will get reflected over here in this properties panel. Are you all able to see the line, the properties of
Yes,
this
sir.
line over here in this properties panel?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if suppose you want to increase the stroke, you can increase it like this. There are different things we can do. We will learn about those things, in the next class. But for now, we need to try to focus on what are the various components of a Flash environment. Fine. So this is the fourth component of the Flash workspace. Now comes the fifth component. The fifth part is this timeline over here that you're seeing right at the bottom. Are you all able to see this timeline? This is, this is where you can locate the
Yes.
timeline. Fine. Now this timeline is divided into this timeline is divided into small rectangular blocks. Fine. What are these rectangular blocks known as? These are known as frames. What are these known as?
Frames.
These are known as frames. Now, how can we use this timeline? Okay, how can we use this timeline? See, the timeline in Flash is used for controlling the animation that you have made on the stage area, for controlling the motion of the animation, for controlling the speed of the animation. If you want to increase the speed, you can increase it with the help of this timeline features in the Flash workspace. If you want to decrease the speed, you can do it with the help of this timeline. Now let me show it to you practically. How can you do that? Suppose I'm removing this for now. See, this is a rectangular tool that we have got over here in the tools section of the tools panel. Now I am drawing a rectangular object over here. Sorry. Okay, this is a rectangular object that you're seeing over here. And let me draw an oval tool or oval kind of, sorry. Uh, yes, dear, you want to ask something? Who's this? Divyansh, you have to do something. Divyansh, beta, you have to do something with your mic. Okay. I think I don't know whether it is the issue with your mic or the issue with the device that you're using, but you have to get it sorted out because it's very
We get too
disturbing.
much disturbed.
We cannot hear you properly, dear. We cannot hear you properly. So I'll not be able to help you out until and unless get the issue resolved with your device, whatever device you're using. So this is an animation that I've created on the stage area. Are you all able to see the animation or not? Are you all able to see the subject moving from this point towards this direction?
Yes,
And the
sir.
shape is also changing.
Yes, sir.
Are you all able to see the change in the shape also?
Yes, sir.
That is right. Fine. Now, if suppose I want to increase the speed of this animation, how can I do this? There is a thing called frame per second. It is present right at the bottom in the timeline. Here is the frame rate. What is the frame rate by default? It is 24. Means 24 frames will get executed in 1 second. These rectangular boxes over here are known as frames. So 24 frames, in 1 second, all 24 frames will get 24 frames, I think. ये 24 फ्रेम्स आपके यहाँ तक होंगे. 45 to 65 हमारे कितने हो गए? 20 frames. 1 2 3 4. अब now these 24 frames will get executed in 1 second. अगर मैं frame rate, if I will increase the frame rate to suppose 100, if I will increase it to 100, now what is going to happen to the animation? That's what we need to check out. What has happened to the animation? Can anyone tell me what has happened to the animation?
It is changing very quickly.
Very quickly. Excellent, Pavitra. So the speed of the animation has got increased. Fine. Now, if suppose you want to decrease the speed, how can you do this? Let us change it to 12. Okay, I'm changing it to 12. Now let's see what's going to happen, what we are going to see in the final preview window. So this is a kind of animation that you will get to see finally. Now what has happened to the animation? The speed of that animation has got
Low. Becomes low.
the speed has got decreased. Fine. So this is how you can control the motion, or you can control the animation, you can control the speed of that animation. Fine. Are you all able to Divyansh, I told you, dear, there is some issue with your device. You need to get it repaired, or else try to get the issue with your device resolved first. Okay, I'll not be able to help you out, dear. I'm really sorry. Okay. Or else what you can do is you can check out the recorded video of this session that I'm taking on my YouTube channel. Fine. That's what. I know you have a doubt, but how should I resolve it, dear? I'm not able to hear you properly. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So, what are the 5 components that we studied? What are the 5 components that we studied about? We studied about this menu bar over here. Okay. We learned about what is in stage area, and stage is on which we can do anything. Fine. We learned about this tools panel over here. Okay. Third component is this tools panel. We learned about this properties panel, and the 5th and the last component is this timeline. Is this thing clear to every one of you? All the 5 things, all the 5 components,
Yes,
all the
sir.
5 panels, menu bar, tools panel, properties panel, stage area, and the timeline. So whenever, if suppose I'll ask you, if suppose I ask you, what is Flash Workspace? So what are you going to tell me? What are you going to give me as an answer? You will say that Flash Workspace consists of 5 panels. First is a menu bar. Second is properties panel. Third is tools panel. Fourth is the stage area. And the last but not the least, the fifth one is the timeline. Okay, and after that you have to explain every panel to me. For example, menu bar. In menu bar, menu bar contains controls for common functions commands such as opening, editing. If you want to open a new file, you can make use of the file option that is available in the menu bar. Stage area for drawing different kind of objects. Tools panel for there are different kind of tools that you can use for drawing the objects on the stage area. For example, drawing tool is there, painting tools are there. Properties panel is a panel which reflects the properties of the object that you draw on the stage area. And timeline is used for controlling the sequencing and timing of graphics, okay, of the animation that you have created on the stage area. So
Sir, I do
that's how
not
you need to.
understand properties.